Yo, YouTube, what's up? Back at it again. We are doing just some more brain farts. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm really just trying to get my thoughts out and lines of play and different builds of the No Land Belcher that we've been working on in the Belcher Discord. If you want that info, I can either put it down in the description, or if you just shoot me a message in the comments, I can go ahead and ship that off to you. The last video, I don't know which one I'll be putting out, but I did a green-red version already, which I think is the most simplistic, easiest, probably cleanest version, as it's only two colors. But the the difference for me in that and my list that I made was that list only has technically two ways to win, and that would be A, casting a recross, and B, getting a Belcher, or just naturally casting Belcher. In the list that I made, it's a little bit more Jund oriented, a little bit more complicated, and can be either it can have the same speed and consistency, maybe a less consistency but more redundancy in terms of win conditions. And that is, sorry, I got something on my lip, and that's because we are playing with Undercity Informer, so we're splashing some black. And Undercity Informer is 2 and a black. He's a 2/3. You can pay 1 to sacrifice himself, sacrifice a creature, but you generally sacrifice himself, and then you mill your library until you hit a land. Since we have none, obviously our whole library goes to the graveyard. And so what that allows us to do is then cast a Memory's Journey for 1 green, and then we place a Unearth on top, because Memory's Journey lets us choose up to 3 cards, and we shuffle them into our deck. So on our upkeep, before we draw, Memory's Journey, targeting Unearth, put it on top. We draw for turn, and then we unearth a Thassa's Oracle, and that's a win. We can do that all kinds of ways, obviously. The other ways that this deck wins is the same as Green-Red Belcher. The only difference is we don't have Ironcrag Feet because it's triple red, and that would kind of destroy the mana base. We could probably do it with the amount of rituals we're running, but for now, we're just playing this version here. So the other ways we win are the same as the green-red version. We either cast a normal Goblin Char Belcher, just off rituals, however we do it, or we get to cast a recross the paths here. And with that, I'm not even streaming, so that's pretty funny. Right, Muffin, if you catch this video, thank you for the follow. But we get to cast a recross the paths. And it's the same thing, like I said, as the green-red version. Allows us to set up a Reforged package. Same exact Reforged package as the green-red version. 2 Simeon, 4 Ritual, and a Belcher, But again, with this type of version, we might be able to... I haven't put the lines into play yet, but there might be a recross package that we can put together that uses Undercity Informer at the same time, and to activate it, like as in draw a card. Or it just lets us set up an Undercity Informer combo, for example, if they have Leyline. So just little things that this deck can do that's a little bit different. We're still running, we're running the black untapped land. We're not running the blue land like the other one was. We got the Hagra's Mauling, which is still, like I said, I still think these are relevant cards. It is double black, which is intensive, but it is something we can cast. So let's just get into like some quick little lines of play just to see. So here, this would be us trying to set up for a turn 3 or turn 4. This would be a turn 4 attempt to kill, which still is very appropriate in Modern. So we get to here. We have a couple of choices. We could play this untapped, but I don't think we do. So we play the Bala, which is a land, comes into play taps. Go to next turn. We got to play Cantor, play our black land. Yeah. So okay. So for example, this would be a turn 3 win if we had an untapped black land here, and I don't think we can do it with Manamorphose, because what we would do, for example, we would lose this here, and we'd be able to cast Undercity Informer. Maybe it's not a turn 3 kill. See, this is why I wanted to keep running these. So we'll just say this is a turn 4 kill here. So now we get a draw. Doesn't matter. We'll play the life, play this, then our upkeep, whatever one. We need a black land at least, so we can pop Unformer, Miller Lands, Unearth Thassa into play. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, this has a potential Belcher kill on turn 4 again, so we can go. I think it's always right to play the Cantor, so we go there, and now we get to play untapped. Get rid of this, exile. We got Belcher. I guess this is actually a turn 3 win. So then we get to play our. Oh no! Inconveniently, we have an untapped land. So this would be turn 4. Unfortunate, but the idea is still there. So turn 4. Having fast is not really a big deal. So we play this tapped. So that's good for us. Oh, we don't have red, which is a little weird. So these are the issues with Jund. So I might as well point that out. So these are the issues with Jund. We don't have red mana, so we could Morphos for red. So we draw. So not so good. There's our Cantor. So if you watch the green red video, you'll notice like the differences here. The big thing for me is just always is the Understanding Informer. I think it's super important. So this is, we get to go. No, here we play the tap land here, turn 3. So this is a turn 4 kill, whether we do Belcher or Informer. So I guess after maybe like a bunch of games, maybe this will come down to being a more turn 3, turn 4 kill deck with still the possibilities to go off otherwise. But the reason I like that is because we have Belcher, Undercity Informer, and Recross the Paths. It's not just the ladder of, one or the other. So here we just get lucky, and we get to go for a turn 3 kill. And again, we get a turn 3 kill here because Belcher says we reveal until we hit a land card, and we have no lands in our deck. We just have all the flip lands. Okay, so we can restart here. Excuse me. So technically we have no payoff here, but we have double Metamorphose. So normally I would not keep this hand, but for experimental reasonings, we're gonna mess around with something here. We're gonna just do it like so here we can exile the Simian Ritual, see what we hit off this. So we have 3 mana. So we can either, so here we just get to play the Belcher, and we just got lucky, turn 3 kill. This hand's still okay. It's a little slow, but we have lots of ways to just chill. Not be able to cast that there is really unfortunate. So here we just get a Ritual, and then there's a turn 4 kill. This hand's weird. But nonetheless, you get what's going on. So this is the Jund version, and there's just all kinds of lines. I don't have a sideboard yet. There's just so much we can do with the deck. This isn't even by far the last version or final version. This is just something that I pieced together, and we have over 300 I think we have over 350 people in the Belcher Discord. So if that's something you want to get on, please either check the show more down below or hit me up in the comments on YouTube. But remember, please, to like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing tons of Belcher. Normally I just play Waste Not types of decks, silly decks, all kinds of decks, but we never get a card for Waste Not anymore, so we're going to be slowly just tilting over to Belcher for a little bit, and we'll be streaming it live. I stream typically every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern until whenever, but lately it's just I've been hopping on and streaming when I can. I'm working 2 jobs, blah, 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 life stuff. You guys don't need to care about that. Just know I'm going to be putting out some sweet Belcher content with as much write-ups and everything that I can to help you learn the deck and try out your own version that you may like. And hopefully we can put this thing together and make something really sweet. So I hope to catch you in the next one. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.